How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about if Giannis deserves the MVP. While doing so, I'll be explaining his side and why he is believed to be possibly the MVP once again. Before we start though, if you guys could subscribe and or like the video, I'd really appreciate it. It keeps me motivated to keep bringing you guys great content every single day. Anyways, with all that out of the way, let's get right into it. Starting off, reportedly, the Milwaukee Bucks coach Mike Budenholzer's pick for the NBA MVP is an easy choice: Giannis. When the league told teams that the races for MVP and the other regular season individual awards are over, ahead of the NBA restart in Orlando, Florida, the decision came as news to Budenholzer. I had no idea, as he said, that was the case, but it makes sense. I think it was 64, 65, 66 games for different teams. So that's certainly a significant body of work, and more importantly, certainly Giannis in our minds has done more than enough to deserve a back-to-back MVP, as he said. What he does for us on both ends of the court, what he does every night, the way he sets the bar for us culture-wise, work ethic-wise, just as a teammate, he's an incredible teammate. Plays unselfishly, does everything, and I think that's kind of what the MVP is. So we certainly feel like he's very deserving, and we'll be excited to support him. If Giannis, who's 25 currently right now, wins the award, he would join LeBron James and Kareem as the only players to win multiple MVPs at the age of 25 or younger. Giannis would join Tim Duncan and Steve Nash even as the third player born outside the US to win multiple MVP awards. Giannis is also looking to join Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon as the only players to win Defensive Player of the Year and MVP in the same regular season. At the time of the shutdown because of the coronavirus pandemic, the odds have Giannis odds at negative 800 to win MVP ahead of James, who is at a plus 500 currently. But you guys, with all those considerations, I have the reasons to why Giannis is up for discussion and might possibly win the MVP back-to-back. So here we go. The first reason I have Giannis, he's obviously scary on offense. The numbers don't lie. Giannis has been playing like a man possessed on offense. While his only weak point was the lack of range of shooting last season, and currently this season that went by is still a weakness, Giannis has worked hard to fix those issues and now hoisting open three-pointers. There is no player in the NBA today who can stop Giannis from dropping 30 points a night. Maybe the likes of Kawhi, Paul George, or LeBron James could slow him down for a half or so, but that would take an immense toll on their body. Giannis is almost unfairly strong and jacked these days. He creates more open three-pointers than basically anyone not named LeBron. Entire defensive schemes have to be designed in order to keep his impact on the game in check, and most coaches don't have the personnel to do so. The only way the Raptors were able to slow him down last season in the playoffs was by throwing a 4 or 5 man defensive wall on his path to the hoop. Teams haven't been able to do that, and Giannis has feasted on that account to the tune of a career best 29.6 points per game, good for third in the league. Another great reason is his best defensive impact in the NBA. A major reason for the Bucks' dominance in the Eastern Conference is their suffocating defense. They rank first in the league in defensive rating at a rate of 101.5 points conceded per 100 possessions. On top of that, the impact of a certain Giannis on this is even more apparent for his on-off splits. The Bucks allow a rate of 96.2 points per 100 possessions with him on the court in comparison to 104.2 points per 100 possessions they concede with him on the bench. Giannis has no apparent weaknesses on defense. He's an elite weak side help defender, solid at guarding the post, a damn good paint protector when played as a center, and one of the best big men to switch onto a guard. As a matter of fact, he is also many people's choice to be Defensive Player of the Year. Going into the third reason, the Bucks have the best record. Historically, the NBA's MVP trophy has gone to a player who provides the best combination of team record and individual greatness. While many critics have bones to pick with Steve Nash's back-to-back MVP trophies, the fact remains the Suns were the best team in the tougher conference in both seasons. A similar logic applied when the award was given to Steph Curry in 2014-2015. Even last season when Giannis was awarded the MVP trophy over James Harden, the main logic behind it, given by the voting panel, was that the Bucks had the best record in the league in addition to Giannis's dominance. Now, understandably, the 2019-2020 season has been different to its predecessors in terms of the suspension, but why would it change the media members' mentality when it comes to the MVP voting? Fourth reason is Giannis is playing at his career best level, which is insane. When he was drafted in 2013 with the 13th pick of the NBA draft, Giannis was considered a project with unknown potential. The fact that he's worked so hard to get this far as an MVP award winner and contender speaks volumes about his work ethic, improvements over the years. I am struggling to think of people or any players other than Giannis who've improved his scoring average for 6 straight seasons since entering the league. Before this season, Giannis had improved his rebounding and assist numbers for 5 straight seasons. As well, when the reigning MVP has displayed a visible improvement in his game and is arguably in the prime of his career. He must have the strongest MVP case among all candidates. And no doubt the last reason, he has the least help among the major MVP contenders. The other 2 major contenders for the MVP is LeBron James and James Harden. LeBron is averaging a career high and league-leading 10.6 assists per game in addition to scoring 25.7 points per game and snagging 7.9 rebounds per game. In any other circumstance, this would present a solid challenge to Giannis, but LeBron is also teammates with Anthony Davis. While most people would consider LeBron to still be the best player on the Lakers, there is a case to be made for Anthony Davis having the mantle on him as well. After all, his two-way impact is more than that of LeBron. James Harden is scoring 34.4 points per game this season, but his shooting percentages are down from last season when he averaged a high 36 points per game. Also, he is teammates with a rather dominant guard called, Russell Westbrook, who is himself dishing out 7 assists a game and scoring 27.5 points every outing on a career best 47.5% field goal percentage. Giannis has excellent role players surrounding him, so do LeBron and James Harden though. But his second star is only Chris Middleton, and he's not in the same league as the other 2 stars for LeBron and James Harden. Therefore, Giannis naturally has a bigger role in the Bucks' success. And I feel like this last reason is one of the main reasons on why Giannis will possibly win the MVP. In the past MVPs, and still so on, I've always used this reason as my main complaint when it comes to, like in 2018, LeBron had less help. I believed he should have won MVP over Harden and Kawhi when they were in consideration in 2018. I said LeBron should have been the MVP because of the help, but obviously he didn't. But at the end of the day, the MVP race is a debate, and I like to know what your guys' opinion down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys think Giannis is the MVP or someone else. But with all that said, I hope you guys had a great day, and peace.